Good afternoon, grade 9s. Today I am going to teach you how to format a business letter. It's going to be short and sweet, but I'll get right to the point and teach you how to do it. Okay, so when you're going to format a business letter, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to do the heading, and that's up here. So the heading consists of your address and the date. So an example of that would be for this line here, 501 Spring Street, Regina, Sask, with the postal code and then the date. Some people also leave a space in between the heading and the date. Either way, I will accept. Number 2 is the inside address. The inside address consists of the name and address of the person to whom you are writing. It usually appears 4 lines below the heading if a word processor is used, or 1 line below if it is handwritten. So here you would have Sam Hunt, he's the director, the Knitting Mill, 1409 3rd Avenue, Toronto, Ontario, L3V 701. So that's your inside address. Number 3 is your salutation. The most traditional salutation or greeting for a business letter is dear, followed by Mr., Miss, Mrs. or Miss, and the person's last name followed by a colon. So a colon is using 2 dots like that. That's a colon. The body usually consists of 2 paragraphs. You can use 3. Doing the body, it's the main part of the letter in which you write what you have to say to the addressee. Skip 1 line after the salutation. What you want to be is concise. Ensure that sufficient information is given so that your purpose is clearly understood and your request will be received. So if you're doing a resume cover letter, you're going to state, Dear Mr. Jones, I am writing this letter to apply for the position at 7-Eleven as a clerk. I saw this advertisement in the Edmonton Journal. So you want to be precise and concise. Business letters are usually formal, so the language that you use should also be formal. So you're not going to use contractions. And if you don't know what contractions are, I will show you right here. So you aren't going to use the word like aren't. I probably spelled that wrong. Yes, I did. We'll just do isn't. There we go. Is not. That's the format used. This is formal. This is informal. Can't. Cannot. Informal. Formal. So when we're talking formal, you're not going to use words like ain't or slang words like hey bro. Don't use that kind of stuff because if you're doing a resume, you won't get the job. Okay, next what we're going to look at is the closing. So number 5 on the closing is the ending to your letter. It appears at the bottom of the letter directly under the body. Only the first word in the closing should be capitalized. It is always followed by a comma. So you could have yours truly or sincerely. So we'll just do one here, yours truly, and a comma. So remember, just the first word in your closing is capitalized, and you have to have a comma. In between your name printed and the closing, you do your signature. So it would be like this, Brenda Paulo-Begg. I won't finish it completely. And then on the bottom, you're going to print your name. Now, for spacing, in between your heading and your inside address, you will leave 3 spaces. Between your inside address and your salutation, you will leave 3 spaces. between each body paragraph, you'll leave one space.